This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union. Rachel, first off, welcome to Lynchburg and Liberty University. What's it been like the few weeks you've been here?
Yeah, it's been really great. We started out with a cross-country camp for high schoolers, and then all of our athletes came in, and we went up to Boone, North Carolina for a cross-country trip up there. And yeah, I'm really excited to get the season started next week. On Friday, we have our first meet, so it'll be good.
What attracted you to the job here at Liberty?
Yeah, I think it's just a really faith-based school, and I like that I can kind of share my faith and mentor the girls through that. And, you know, we're an up-and-coming program, I think, and have some really, really strong girls and great talent that's come in. So I'm excited for that this season. So, yeah.
Take me back when you first started running and falling in love with this sport. When did that happen for you?
Yeah, I was pretty young. So I was in elementary school, and my elementary school PE coach was the cross-country coach at the high school that I would go to. And he noticed that I liked running and encouraged me to get into it. And, it's all up from there. So
When you first learned about the job, what kind of research did you do to learn about Liberty if you didn't know about it already?
Yeah, so actually my college coach called me about the job. So that's how I heard about it. And Todd Patulski, one of the guys that works in athletics here, had a connection with my coach from Baylor, and Todd was actually working at Baylor whenever I was there. So, kind of had that connection and learned about it through that. So, but I had heard about Liberty before, just kind of through the Christian circle, and, you know, it's a huge Christian university. So, yeah, heard about it from that.
What do you think about the makeup of this year's squad from a female perspective?
Yeah, I'm really, really excited about what we have coming in. You know, Noelle's back. She's just a junior this year, so she's run some really fast times already, and I'm excited to see what else she'll do during her college career. And then we have another girl, Adeline Ackley, who came in. She's a freshman, and I'm excited about her. She's already run some really fast times in high school, so I'm excited to see. I know Noelle is really excited to have a training partner, and they've been working really, really well together in workouts already. We have another girl coming in, Priscilla, who is from Kenya, so we're excited to get her out there too. And then behind them, we have a really strong group of about 3 or 4 girls that are really stepping up too. So, yeah.
Final thought here, Rachel. You have had tremendous success in your career. What are some of the questions the student athletes are asking you about your career and some nuggets of things that they might can put into their running?
Yeah, that's a good question. A lot about, you know, nutrition, kind of the little things like nutrition and sleep and getting in rest and recovery. I think those are huge things. And then along with some of the mental components of running, I think that running, if you want to be good, you have to be strong physically and strong mentally. So some of those things are really great to talk with the athletes about.
All right, good stuff, Rachel. Appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Isaac, we just caught up with Rachel and talked about the women's cross-country team. You have a unique situation. You went to Liberty, and now you're coaching for the Flames. Did you always want to kind of give back to the sport you love?
Yeah, that's a great question. My heart has always been drawn here, for sure. When it opened up, it was just like the perfect timing in my life, and I just jumped on it and kind of used the idea of God opens doors and closes doors. And I was like, you know, I'm going to see if he opens this up and walk through it. And, man, it's been a dream ever since to build this culture and build this program because it was so special to me. And now I get to do that for other kids and get to recruit those kids that maybe didn't know about Liberty like me when I was a high school athlete and bring them here and then give them the experience of a lifetime while they're here.
So you've been running, you ran in college, you've coached a lot of the prep schools around here. Obviously, those are the kids you're recruiting now. So what did you learn about that process, coaching the high schoolers and the kids not in college yet, and how have you impacted them, and what have you learned about that process now that you're recruiting them to come here?
Yeah, so I had a unique situation where I got to coach, and I was also a youth pastor for 6 years. So I got to spend a ton of time with high schoolers over the past 6 years, and got me really comfortable with talking to them, not only them, but with their parents as well, and making them feel comfortable. And I think that's a huge part of recruiting is just, you know, getting kids comfortable with you, sitting down, getting their parents comfortable with you, because, you know, we're not just an in-state school. We're a nationwide school with being a private school. So we're recruiting kids all the way out in California. And that's a long ways from home, but reassuring that's like this is going to be a really good environment for the next 4 years, and kind of spending that time with high schoolers and seeing their concerns of college and what it's going to be. As a recruiter now, I get to kind of lay a lot of that to rest.
How about the recruiting pitch right now as people watch this? You've been impacted here as a student athlete, and what were some of those valuable things you learned running here and just being a student athlete here?
Yeah, so my kind of goal and the kids that I'm looking for are really kids that want to bring a ton of glory to God through their running. And this is such a beautiful platform to do that. That's why I came here, because I knew for 4 to 5 years I got to focus on 2 things, or really 3: school, running, and God. And nothing else got in the way of those things. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about Liberty. And so, yeah, when I'm recruiting, I'm telling kids, like, hey, if you have a passion for glorifying God in your ability, then this is the place for you. And that's what drew me here. And when I went to a Bible study, you know, we didn't have the beautiful indoor track. We didn't have some of the stuff when I first came here. And I came here because of the culture. And now we have all these things, but it's keeping that culture that's really special.
This track program, cross-country program, year in and year out, perennial winner. How do you help to keep it elevated now that you're here coaching?
Yeah, I think taking it to that next level, you know, that national level of really setting the culture of beyond our conference and wanting to be that national top 25 team in the nation pretty consistently. And so that's our goal, is not to just be happy with where we're at, but you always got to strive for something greater. And in the Christian faith, that's ties right into what we're doing.
All right, Isaac, appreciate the time. Good luck this season.
Yeah, thank you so much.